Hey everyone, Rewind here, or Ryland if you prefer that. Rewind, yes, that is how you pronounce my channel name. Um, Today I'm thinking of doing something a little bit different. Today we are going over all of my anime statues. Okay, so rule one, well not rule one, I'm kind of coming up with this on the fly. I'm not exactly going to be reviewing any action figures. I'm only reviewing the statues. So I am very sorry if you guys were looking for an action figures video. This video is not for you. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, let's start off nice and strong with a figure that's actually already here, a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Rohan Kishibe. This is specifically from the spin-off, Thus Spoke Kishibe Rohan. The bad thing about this figure, it's not perfect. I can tell that this figure is very cheap, but hey, I got it anyway, is that it kind of came off the stand. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But hey, I can always just glue it back together. Next up is my most recent one. It is Majin Vegeta. I recently just kind of found this one at a Walmart. Funny story about this one. When we were scanning this in the line, the cashier said that this was not in their system. So they had to go through all the trouble just to find it in other Walmart systems. And hey, they found it. So that's pretty good. I'm going to give you a good look of it right here. This is actually a really big figure, probably the biggest one I own. Now for the technical first one that I've ever gotten, this Super Saiyan 1 Goku. I say technical because, well, I have gotten other anime figures, but they're always action figures from back then. Nowadays, I'm more of a statue guy. But hey, I like this one. Like this aura, you actually put it on there. Like, you stick it in Goku. So yeah, I think that's a pretty nice touch. Next up is this Monkey D. Luffy, I think from Wano. I have not gotten to the Wano arc yet. Call me a LARPer if you want. I don't care. I still watch One Piece, so you can't exactly call me one. This is one of two Luffy figures that I own. The other one is right here. Here's my other Luffy figure. Yeah, a lot bigger than the other one. This is again, from the time skip. You can still call me a LARPer. I don't care. I still watch the show. But yeah, I'd say this is my favorite out of the two Luffy figures that I own. Next up, we have Luffy's adoptive brother, Portgas D. Ace. Well, I'm not exactly... I kind of forgot what, like, Luffy and Ace's relationship was. Because I'll be honest, these two look almost exactly the same. But, hey, you know, pretty cool figure overall. I also found this one at Walmart. So yeah, Walmart has surprisingly good figures, not gonna lie. Next up is this Giyu Tomioka figure from Demon Slayer. I just kind of picked this one out because it was the only option that they had. Actually, no, I got this one alongside a Nezuko figure, which I'll show next. But yeah, I mean, not the best Giyu figure. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the character that much. But hey, I'm not a hater of him either. So you know what? This is a pretty cool figure. Next up is the Nezuko figure that I got alongside Giyu. This was around the time when I was actually locking in on Demon Slayer for the movie. I liked the movie, but very heartbreaking for reasons I'll explain later. I also really like this figure. I kind of like this shade of the red in Nezuko's hair more than the actual shows. That's just me though. Next up is this Ken Kaneki figure, which I got alongside my Tokyo Ghoul box set. It even comes with another face that you can replace it with. So yeah, I just kind of prefer the mask. The mask is pretty cool. But yeah, overall, like, I can tell this is from the anime, but like, we don't talk about the Tokyo Ghoul anime for obvious reasons. But yeah, very solid figure. Next up is Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I am in love with this figure. I like how the fur actually has texture. That's what I like about some anime statues. They have nice texture to them, like this fur for Vegeta Super Saiyan 4. So yeah, got really nothing else to say about this figure except the fact that, you know, it looks cool. I really like the idea of Super Saiyan 4. Speaking of Super Saiyan 4, next up we have Gogeta. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. My friend Marcus actually has this one, but I got this one for Christmas alongside 3 other figures that I'll show pretty soon. One thing that I've noticed is that these arms are actually movable. This is obviously for a final Kamehameha. But yeah, I like this. Also, it's really funny how I used to position... Oh, spoiler. How I used to position this Gogeta. Like back when my collection was still super small, like, I would always position Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta behind Nezuko, so it looks like he's about to, like, fucking blast her, bro. Looks like Nezuko, you better run. I don't know, I just thought that was funny back then. Like, Nezuko would not survive this, bro. And here's another speaking of moment. We also have Vegito. You know, speaking of Goku and Vegeta fusions, Vegito is probably my favorite out of both Gogeta and Vegito. That's just my opinion, though. This is a very solid figure, but, like, my only problem with it is that the Potara are not, like, colored at all. But hey, this figure ain't exactly the most, you know, best quality. That's just me, though. But yeah, really good figure of Vegito. There you go, put you right next to your brother. Next up is, I think, the only Chainsaw Man figure I own. Yeah, it is. It is. We have Denji, obviously, you can tell. This is probably one of my favorites. Like, at least in terms of poses, this is one of my favorites. It's a very, like, posable figure. Like, okay, well, I mean, I can't really pose him in front of all the others without spoiling one of them. But yeah, I really like this figure. Actually, you know, I may as well showcase the next one. Next up, we have Z Broly. And yeah, this is kind of what I meant. This is my favorite pose. Oh my god, that is perfect. Why does this actually kind of work? But yeah, that's enough of you, Denji. Anyway, so Z Broly. This is probably my favorite out of all of the Dragon Ball figures that I own. Like, I love all the cool detail. I mean, the thing around his waist is actually kind of sharp, not gonna lie. I love the hair. I love the attention to the muscles. You can even feel veins. Ew. But yeah, very, very, like, honestly, my favorite Dragon Ball figure that I own. Next up, we have my only My Hero Academia figure and my GOAT, Shoto Todoroki. This is possibly one of my favorites, at least in terms of MHA, because I don't own any other MHA figures. But yeah, I just kind of like Todoroki's design and as a character. I mean, come on, white hair on one side, red hair on the other side. That's pretty cool. Like fire and ice. That's probably the most metal power I've ever seen. Next up, we have another Demon Slayer figure. We have Moichiro Tokito. I got this one recently at the Comic-Con. You can check out that video if you want. I never showed myself getting Moichiro, but he is one of my favorites in Demon Slayer. Like, I wish we got to see him a bit more. I mean, I'm not saying we didn't see him. I'm just kind of saying that, oh yeah, the katana is kind of removable, but I'm not going to do that here. That'd be hectic. I especially like Moichiro's hair, like the cyan tips of the hair. I also like his personality. I think he's kind of funny, even though it is obviously a deeper meaning as to why he's, like, you know, so apathetic sometimes. Next, we have the vampire himself, Dio. I got this one at a Barnes & Noble because, as you know, in the manga section, they do also have anime figures, so of course I picked up Dio. This is actually probably the only one from Barnes & Noble that I actually bought, at least in terms of figures. But yeah, it is part 3 Dio. I wish I had more of these types of figures, man. Like, I forgot the brand name, but, like, you know. Come on, this figure is fucking cool. And I actually I actually leave him in my JoJo shelf. I do put some of my figures in my shelves. So yeah. Speaking of figures and shelves, we have this. I don't really have much to say about this one. It's a Yuji Itadori. Kind of cheap for a Yuji figure. The hair kind of throws me off. I don't know what it is about it, man. The hair just throws me off. Obviously not my best figure, and I hate saying that about Yuji. He's one of my favorites. Next up, we have probably my favorite One Piece figure that I own so far. We have Nami, yet another One Piece figure that I got from Walmart. Jesus, it's like those things pop up all the time. But yeah, I'm a big fan of this one. I love the climate act and like all the, I don't know what to call it, the weather stuff. But yeah, I just think it's a really solid design. Unpopular opinion, I mean maybe popular, but unpopular I'm saying. I actually like Nami's time skip design more than her actual appearance in the pre-time skip. I guess I'm just a fan of the longer hair for Nami, I don't know. Next up we have my Naruto goat, Kakashi. This is also the last one that I got from Christmas. It's kind of a cheap one, but I still kind of like it, like holding Zabuza's sword. I'm just a really big fan of Kakashi in general. He's such a cool mentor. Probably my favorite mentor. Next up is my second Naruto goat and probably my favorite Naruto figure that I own. We have Itachi from Shippuden. I love the Akatsuki logo down there. Also the Akatsuki drip. I love how the cloak is like flowing like that, dude. The ponytail, like I just love Itachi. Next up is another JoJo figure, Yoshikage Kira from Part 4. Again, like it's from the same brand that the Dio one is from. I am a mega fan of this one. Like the suit and tie, the David Bowie inspired hair. Kira is likely one of my favorite villains in anime, not just JoJo. But yeah, very solid, like especially when compared to Dio. I'd say these two are tied. Next up, we have some other Jujutsu Kaisen figures. I'm showing them both here because, you know, these two are actually meant to be, you know, put together. We have Kirara and my goat Hakari. And I'm not exaggerating when I say my goat. Hakari is my favorite JJK character. I love the idea of Private Pure Love Train. Yes, I am a JJK fan that actually reads. Like, oh man, I wish he wore this more actually. And now that I look at it closer, these two are actually kind of matching outfits, like white tops and some red down there and in the same color pants. Oh my god. You know, usually I'm not a big fan of couple characters in anime, but I'm always rooting for both Hakari and Kirara. I hope they're doing good now. Now these two are completely unrelated, but they're from the same line, so I thought I may as well. It's Momo Ayase and Rukia. Rukia from Bleach and Momo from Dandadan. I am not a gooner. I promise you, I'm not a gooner. I just like the relaxed fit. Like, what is it? The relaxed time. I kept the Rukia box. I just think the Rukia one is probably my favorite out of these two. And she is my favorite character in Bleach, so I thought I may as well. Next up, we have probably my second favorite JoJo, Giorno Giovanna. The only JoJo I own in my figure collection. I mean, I do own an action figure of him too, but remember, this is only like a, you know, something about the, you know, statues. I can see that they took direct inspiration from the official anime PNG of Giorno. I actually did not notice that he was grabbing his ass. Giorno, are you sure you're not gay, buddy? But yeah, very, very solid figure. And finally, the final two figures that I own, they are the same character. the anime character that I would marry if I could, Shinobu Kocho from Demon Slayer. I love both of these figures. It's kind of an inside joke between me and my buddy Maxwell. You can subscribe to him and my friend Monty. It's kind of an inside joke where like I'm obsessed with Shinobu. And honestly, I'm starting to think that it's true. There are multiple things that I own that relate to Shinobu. I have a Shinobu hoodie that was a gift from my friend. I did not get that myself, I promise you. Like I own 2 Shinobu figures. The book that I have displayed for my Demon Slayer shelf is Shinobu. What else do I have? Oh, that's the hoodie. I own 2 Shinobu plushies. I'm not sure if this counts with the poster. I also own Shinobu's katana back there. Those are my old plushies. I own this chibi Shinobu too. I have a Shinobu shirt in there. Man, not even Jujutsu Kaisen is safe from my Shinobu addiction. Like, I'm pretty sure it's this one. I hope it's this one. Please be the... Damn it! Okay, it took me a while, but I found it. It's in 12. This wasn't even intentional, but it just kind of happened. Look at my Nintendo Switch. It has Shinobu on it. Oh, and look at the back of it. It has Shinobu on it. Oh, why don't you look at my laptop? There's a Shinobu sticker. And inside, there's another Shinobu sticker. So yeah, moral of the story, I love Shinobu. Yeah, that's about it.